ene ye wu kwada me mama kwa ba debate TETE MMOFRA TV so TETE MMOFRA ko hu bre na eduri ene me am TETE MMOFRA kunya case mo de TETE MMOFRA goodie ebre fe me MC Master in the finest MC zipit with the God's love the kind na de bia da so se shifting cultivation bia ko so yes me nua ba no nko ba bia ya no afi me de mo ko BKH agrochemicals aso ye chese oye no baye wa oye fu se ye kuku nkontomi na aduan tos ni ade ni na ye was them matching don't mind the body bibia wa hanom am de kire wi odi gu no baye ne so e be ye green ene green bia ne green ba green america e be ye fefe akati bia ni ho e be ba unfu so yeah and then BKH agrochemicals afi main branch no Kumasi Mbrum on a main office no obi oye Kumasi ni bia de onimba bia Mbrum ewo aha afi yenko the training stories ewo ene ewie amede brewi first one yeko ya Jackson maame ya Jackson aha the obo tie roba no odo nim se memempe ono aha
mempa dia obi
o se adenti kra na mema se mokosi oba ape na se wotene mo down na mo ne na yaka ono onti aye se me na me de me ho no wabese me pe me so de o vibe enche me we potuni ma yaka me nkasa ho kra biem yese mo yesa ya Jackson ene edi ababo onti afi so yenko Kwame Eugene aso ye o say ne life e change ye abra na dan fo bi ne ko voter region sa adwene wi ene sa ansem ye obekan ma adwene ho amenti ase ene say o life e change ye abra wadan for the ko voter region at the voter region ye kwaji film wo ho ana ye kwaji debe wo ho ye be film ne bibim God's love ha ide be hu be bi free if say na enti ase ana voters so de nyansem no so bi ko ho de na ese wa wonim de wo kwa akwa ba ye de nim de afi yenko alata memu me ka alata memu so amedu ko Europe Slovenia alata ni obobo e wo Slovenia on the work and happiness ana ye ne de was signed a 3-year contract. I'm a team just last month. Now, if team the president to send Real Madrid for the 2 Perez, only the Baba that's I am neguso. Just so the year training Bobo now ball film so count and you saw acquire in some from my breaching a contract in this moment meaning age maybe. Now, Ubashas in Puni was signed a contract in Puna. One year me Baba president Muang. Aha, na ese minim say Abuja for abeyifo na ye no say Igbo for so na ye no we don't know. I feel for the main topic for today is about how tribalism affects relationship. How tribalism affects relationship. I feel yin try e won kwaje nkratu mbra e ba be fi fi mu na de abrem.
Afidie mesi eje kwa brantie yaye mema na ye de minu akuani sene mabro enu koko aye fefefa sa nene so matoso de so ebe ye fefefe se wani abre na opese odua wo no baye se ye nkuruma nya adoa atosidie bia pese odua bia no adura mekamfo ama wa aye fire city wura be na osi nani edene abro so kura nansape na ahwinhwe anokura na watimi de no baye no esifom se okwa kopa bia to no anya fire city unya duma master case die capacity eye powder misi ene de edi twam wodi gusu a wona homra no na ewura na hyase amuto ena mienu de obehye no capacity liquid eye aduma pepepepe te se de ne powder na ye no an grapati so no me pawcha ye nom ohwe na ho ofe ene nsuo na ejina mu na akono pa but eye wura misi wura bia na ne eden no me na me di ho adanse ama ho fu ani kire Kumasi enwurom BK kire agrochemicals on na toto enwura hodo nyina makasa afi mema kuyaye aye de so ye kuyani na onno baye ebe so na ye fefefe a eye nuro bi ene betimi ama na yeyi we ye friend say savior eye duru a ye dugu enno baye so enye savior nko uhwe we ya to ne din say strike ye duru a eno so ye dugu meka say atosode ema aboa bie ntimi mfa na no enye den enka enye no nko we me de ma to ne din say slim macho idi ankasa eye impact so ye duru a nani yadin pa enu so wudi gu no bae so a ne chese aboa bi o so bia no obeko hwe uhwe meti ha nye wura ne gu ha we ya yoyo die hu ni sitrogo so a wo sa mezop no wa fa we anka ho a enye die hu wuza so na be ma no bae no anyini prom so ye kuani na ba beto se wuntosi wato so de anyini kama na wakoma ye den atɔ yam enti upe bi atɔ a fu ani kire kumase emrom kɔ bi ka kire agrochemical shop ɔno ɔtɔn no ba yi hundo nyina makasa afi mema kuyaye aye de ade agara jihutu
ye kama ni ye eno na papa jako kan ni bi ka chire de me nsa nkamfo ni bi ebim kudu ba bi enwuma na oye na nkasa be kasa afi yemba the main one trending stories no ni embrobro so ye highlight yen kasa mfa ho asema ya jaksi ke me se me be man so me hu bi se okope oba na se yen fa se edwuma mu kura no okope oba bi na se wa mpena na one na ya ka hu na nkasa ne ho eno na emfaso bi wo so sa say ana me pese me hu say na ye mema na side nkwa na say man no so kan so baby wo crash so be bi so o pushing na be na yi abone say bia me wo girl and I say oh you are not the type of girl me pe e ho na wa fanity mo ka hu na no mu na one na nsiri bi ma na e bites ba na me hye den hu say mfa so wo so sa
whenever like this kind of attitude happens it means the maturity in that person is low. Because you can't force somebody to be with you, and the person being honest to see Annie, I'm not interested in, should be something that I will say moving on. Why then do you have to be angry with the person? Sometimes grandpa say nipa na antia say oba no antia say mpo na mo movie normal na mo ye maybe alongside the grandpa with me be feel be ma no na mo ye mo style what you say, but in a situation it being seen as a girl ne hu be ye we hina asa wo twitwa ne nantimi dia hatred crampo so timeba and a mass so attitude no so oba bia so oba that kind of ayini bia no on say ye society no women are not seen to approach men. Your society no. So whenever a woman it's minya that kind of courage ko be man say me pewa that lady me when so you bold
yes Antoa
yes Antoa or no dia wa kwa afon ba or kwa akon wo epemu what you say those women I see them say they are bold, and also apart from so me bold no so no when say we deny or more would deny ebeshi nipa no, but ebi musu taking in a normal way say oh so man so on me are fine ebi a cool na mo ye no crampo no so betimi biaba, but we have this most women na e man bebre na yomutimi kope me man most no mo ye rascal
on fashion
like on fashion most of them on fashion who mo ye those kind of typical Gen-Z girls ni bi no what is it Gen Z right Gen Z girls ni bi so those women so e bia wan pene na wo kokeche wadam football bia no mfa so obeba osu what you get it so it's normal, it goes in different ways to women and men, you get it, but I think if say you understand the word maturity, why then do you have to fight with the person or argue with the person if seni panem person or better was you get it
yes goes like the be educate wa fanyama bebre won se okope obi ona de ne ho e bi on feel vibe ba empekra na take time okope obi ne se week won fanti ase ma time na ekọ na odo na tobo ase nti se mo be fole ma mo ho a edin se mo be jai ba okope obi na within 2 days o kase wate ase oboa o fanfuli odo take time it take time by time no odon kakra onioma kitikiti no steady no so ye good ye pray ye ho obi obepre no bi o body keke o pro man da Friday no person man answer na say me chat ko an final no be ye kan say God slaps nyansa bi anim sa afi ye nkokwa me yigina so ye brobro nsam no so fi say topic na ye wo na so en yi pa o say na down for the Nico voter region by and life society
me share full video so I can't give a specific analysis on it. You get it, it could be said bia once and say ente kwam Eugene kasa it could be say maybe ne hate ne chini na nadam for bidding Nico voter region, it could be say the life of society, it could be good or bad. And to be honest, I've not seen the video, so I don't know the statement that he made for him to say this. You get it? So if Siani the statement and committee ni yedi anka would know Siani bia etene and a bad and I say a good. Do you get what I'm talking about?
Me fast story way. Na me person me kabisi asem say the celebrities na na sebi e become movement.
Yeah. It is there.
Didn't me far kwa me Eugene topic no. Na me person me who say the celebrities no. We be obit me akọ outside na akọ movement. Afi hu de ebe ye na wa hete. Oye do de nsabe so bia na eyi no de shi nyankopon. E bi ko nyankopon ni mu hwe. Na youth ni so de achi we de na de o se nyankopon na like omon ka no kranchie youth no. Enu nti na me fa topic we nti celebrities omo Ghana ha no. Omuko movement and I say ebimo.
Me, I can't say it's Omuko movement, but recently I saw a video of Shatawale when the Captain Smart. Now, there was a time about it seems on Concord like Sikedru, but Omu say Malam no ye Obuno fake Malam. What I say? So you know Shatawale there or no person spitting things like things out or spitting it out. So I can say ane obia wo baby or bonnet like na bra ba or bono onya na ho ban bo free. In this world it's either juju or God.
That's it.
Okay, and the person can be like, come on, I don't have time to go to church and the way. And you know, Christians, we have this kind of life of hypocritical attitude.
Yeah, Christians.
What you say? So why then don't I have to go to this malam? This malam will be able to help. Now, also the believe no. So, obia wo baby na ho ban bo. And na ho ban bo ni nyina ne say wo benya ahoto. Na ne yakura wo na timi agina ye bibi papa ma. But the end result ne na ma ye hu say ahoban bo no we na ye anase we nye. What you say? Aha.
Nti eno kwa na me say ohun say bia competition ni mo aye de na ti pa kro na one ne compete wo ye fa say gen e bia reggae wan ani e bia o man hard time a ono so betimi ya picking movement say akoi de me say ye hu ade papa bi o ye so ni ma no ko nyi ni say o ye bibi say ye mbra mo field kwa say gospel we na say we ye minister, right? Are you not a minister?
Me, I sing.
You sing like the solo, the worship and the praises. Yeah, intimono. Ebu oha aso yimpo na ebi ntu aduro ntie bi mo. And I won't say experience
that.
Say be a God's love. O microphone na we use no be say be person ye wade bi na o floppy na say bi say won't experience bi say that.
No. And most in ankasa church na ankasa ye ni say we ni kura mic we. E bia mic ye no be anim say one mic asofo use ankasa and one mic main leader ni use on say church bia ye main mic wo honoma wo awudi anim wo use but say backers ne de e bia ne atro ho say we ye 10 na we ye say ana we ye say be no krampo 10 anya nkwa na abo 10 na nti obi atime fa mic no what you say ntu ye man nipa specific say wo na de bia mic we fa but ade ba kwa mahu ne say ane ahoya you get it.
So cool, no.
It is normal. I will be a church show. Like I will be sometimes when you will be betting the same thing, but the way you do your things, your craft, everything like
extraordinary.
On it will say all right. So you are done when you say or you are down when you know with the same area, the same society, the same workplace, but you could see the person or you're jealous of. Be what you say or you're jealous, you get it. And
I know say you go far. We say meet me say be a share say dine money we mona. Sometimes almost on mankasa personal microphone. It be a good kind of designer mono. To no do the performance so on ko use this our mic ni be.
Really?
They do it.
Really?
On stage. Say mic we so no but nobody you go that me say any exceptional the woman. Me who say omo dwen bi na bibi wo munti na ya omo yesa.
Okay.
Say the work say do to
Oh yeah, and even Crampono. On say even I think I heard they say otunfo. Yeah, ote kokko so Crampono. Enya akonwa bia na okoba bia otena so. Yeah. Even ajagraja Crampono na mana akonwa di nachi. On my penny on na mana akonwa di nachi. Oh, dream papa no dream boni. There be as a would dream papa nkwa.
E be ku atu
boni there be enye se be ku boni betimi abampo fimu so a e bia sa boni ne ye fa kwanki tuo bi so na wo papa nyina wa ye nyina se. Na emum se nka wo ye hweye wo papa na wo dream ne ho a obi ntime ma mesɛe no what you say enti unya de papa na wo bɔ ho ban na wo sɛ adwen sɛ betimi aba sɛ enti na de bia ne yɛse wo bɔ bra wodi bia na wodi bia to akyire no what you say enka sɛ bia menye ska me di ne ya meye yie forever.
Say God's love so ye for no a garden. Say a phone share garden or there's a garden so being here be catch chemicals. Now the go so flowers be and I say in toes be for your backyard near the day be catch chemicals being in my friend got the necessary play that's a memorable.
Eh on obofo cars in be obofo say on a bra ye di pesika ne yemfa nyemu crashing. Oyo ba ebra ye di pesika yemfa nyem oye bema so abra ye di pesika no yemfa nyem oba o ene yemfa sabio yemfa ndi ye ho rof what ya say bia wo na ntimi nhya wo ho so bema na wo ntimi nhya wo ho so saa kra yemfa ndi ye ho rof ene wo nam club e china wo na say ebra ye di pesika yemfa nye saa de no you get it. How come so when you a full contract na wako o president ba na wo bomu atodwe
nkra no so nkra boni
de bi wenye nkra boni asemu de bi enti na ya meka no me se eya de enti till de bi amaka no platform we so aka na we say it again de enti na bema wo betimi ama oba decide ama in a way bi a one person wo be especially talking about sexual acts.
Yeah,
you need to be inclined more than the lady. So, your life when your contract or president back. You get it. So there are some things still I don't get it. I don't know the reason why men would still do that. Time I would di pesca yam find yam oba. Time I di pesca or ba so yam find yam. And a woo pesca no so soon as said you person would far around the baby by ye far around baby sebi ye koto crab or the same sow. Ye kumu rough sow. You need to protect what you are having. That's the reason why they be a me. I wish say one day we will go far on. Not see a car about people that you've worked with her. JB, I will never leave out JB. No matter what to say JB, you could see say this guy. They be an bre or ye juma.
Yeah.
They be an bre like they be you get it. That time you di pesca. We do 40 simu hono mana. That bre no say what build do foundation year. You relax for people to suffer for you. I guess what most suffer, but also what me found for juma
account.
Then you will be resting. They be resting. You get it. So tama ya di pesca sebi ya mfendi to crab de se
you say abuja for na yen sa
na wo pesca ni wia tam na wo pesca ni nyina ni mu no na wo de wani hwa wani eso to fomu wo pesca ni wie ya na ne opesa wo ye na no krampo wo pesca ni wie no wan bo hu ban yi a efri unsa
sure
what you say Dangote o wo skapa ya kase Dangote wo ska but the seeking in an investment right now. So case on ye juma bi ma on your bedidi. But do you know something? Still or Jane who quite your first one born a Japadian who by because a Japadian knew one more on your down go tabium the title down go tena.
Now, a bear crisis can no be any. I did about what you are what you are the four no be any. Yes,
so sikeni biya mpono despite Dangote Mahama Ibrahim Mahama omunyina so munyo musike nyina ewie pe no mafa adwumayefo a adwen omodwen nyina ya how to protect the property because when the property is off they are nobody
finance ko Japade for
anti kama ya di pesca de ya mfa nyem
ba say minim Nigeria ni se na fia ba ifo so Igbo ni o so Yoruba ni I don't know
na hemu bonkwa na
yeah na present di upa say obi abokotokwa pedi we keke okay send you to yeseda afien ko the main topic me ne ma me dokono ya adwene bebre ye best divert ya be remu straight if say asem no emood o se wunya be ma na so oba na se wo family e bobo mo hwena wanka se tu anamo so onim se oba na se be ma no na one na tena na onim se de ositie sai mi mpe we na me twe ma me banware we na se na wu hia. Never listen to your family. my marriage collapsed. Osina warrior saying nice animal. So bad advice at the man, and you ukunu the enfa. Nice politum in the video when obeja kana na usutia. And you know busu afọ na eda o. Ukunu echi na oda. And unko da ma meto no papa to hu biom. Yes say oba be free na eja ne na enchen. No akofo ne kunu no ne natena awo. Yanka say oba be nyini no oda ne papa ne ma meto ho. Nti se wo ya mu se machi ti de bia o kan onya mature da nyama bi wo wa inkubusa obi wo kwa asemesi fi no afene maame na me kunu ye say like sanyo na etwem eya cake outmoded se say mpanifo no kwa nya sanyo mani biem ti youth no me yaninda ho mo me yaninda ho pa gosla basem we mu yedu tribalism how it affects a relationship today na ehu ana teni die ana fantini die ana santini die ehun hia kele youth ne pa na say kele relationship
and sana meko main analysis for this topic obebia o first god the creator of heaven and earth o second god be ma obeware no It is only bema bit now se bema ni yo okay a wonim se mo say the mo be ware ana bibisa that bema no o husband what dey mean is o husband your second god o third god your pastor o pastor any woman mother no mefa no third one o pastor o mother o father o mu nyina your third god so Bem oba o kwa koware with the statements bem e bia ya mema e omo fa emma on omo pen na fosemo na woni ni nya asempe no akoka eche na danfo e na ye say sa oba no definitely wale na
o mame
obeka eche mame enye ne mame nkwane na fofo so bebam bibi obeka eche na danfo onya opportunity bi ni wadanfo wo be ma no wadanfo ye free person bi bepe obeka wadanfo na bonamane and emma nkrofo humu ntwom mema who like obie hu nchum that thing is totally wrong enti bema no obet na no ahesa na mani
please God's love is educating so mo mfa masomra
enti I was say o check sa ade ba ni nyina o ye bema sa susu no oba susu a bema se woni obema tena bema ni obi a anytime arguments bia beba so overreact person and now for who say and me like slow lady slow down because Bema wanna way ahead. So when issue comes, then you are not able to solve, but you want third person to listen. Who like who pulled any a zero crash because we a second god.
Infinity.
Yes, we a second god. So if you can't handle your own issues, we is zero.
Obaba point na embabe ma
what you say. And let's get to tribalism as some say. Do you know something? Sometimes so when you beat your and some of tribe bimuno, you need to know the kind of tribe I will come and how our behavior city. You get it? Ubet me akwa fan nodna, but nipa no ye nodna, but see the ultimate so omo attitude city and yet the ideology of what we know from nodness side. What you say? Omo ye nodness so, but omo actions, omo niemo omo ye ebi kro omo dem no or sankrofo no you could see say enye say ye ware mami and sabo minister ade you get it omo ye not so bomo ware baako you get it omo behavior ni omo niema bi omo ye so the title is there not na but see ye sinim say notness for omo culture na omo niema bi site enye sa na etie what you say e was wo hwe ene ye batike ye rade na de me say typical pa say yes who should be tribe man me funny say wa ko northern side on na kwa fall ba like oba who ko obi oya northern wa fall in love yes entie family entie family but we shut that side na angle na wo ko na unim say yes we are not we oba na ko ware be mo like we are servant too you serve the family by bia wo nyini ba ne amfa santetew. So when you get into that marriage, you will never be happy.
Yeah.
Uma be mane mame tifi obi. This is that obi. Obia wo hobby. So why adenti na any kwan say with your parents? they need to say who do bear man, but you need to assess yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe you want more say my mom first into your mom first, but your privacy, both of you, your more privacy.
And one way, mommy.
What you say? So there are some H's you on more. When they prompt you, you need to listen. Yeah. And you say you no experience nor the advice you. What you say?
Yeah, sure.
Mama dokono, an experience when you no the advice you.
So in the marriage the calculus.
What you say? That means say or no dear no. What you say? No matter how advice her be na like ye dey money no in a way be no. I don't know. Or say because or say otie.
Yeah, otie.
What I say? Ebi grandpa Oma, meaning say Oma de wa say, but meaning so mad you're a very good guy. So many Oma or honum. No parents are saying, oh, Bemo, you walk club with there, and you said they be your first, and then and on show one side there. So you can leave and no be a disadvantage because when see how one share how good Oma treat you. What you say? What you say? And I'm made of me when interview you so on a time or bar no. Na adie bi say bi na family kan hu ne so nde oya mame dokunu ma ohun would mame dokunu was mame dokunu would picky bi so me he ni interview bi on ma delay ni ade you could see say odru sa picky no me dem ye mame dokunu me won sa ayi no so bi bebem you get it. So sometimes when you listen wutia enye. But when you know said the person is treating you right, no more meaning she about the person is advising you.
Say our parents are no more share personality. The one pada koi aje na ho no modeka.
What you say?
Ba wona wona neti na nim na kuma mu ma no ne nti.
And a tribe so na here can was so here tribe. Ya wa kan for bi wo no ma say akan for awade ebi mu ka say ye de. Ba wo be kwa akan for awade ebi so a enye wo de. You get it? Enti sa nipa se nipa ni akana. Or ya can title on it so but show no family no line no sign a city. How is the marriage life there a city? Sign no mu behavior. What I say? Se wo ko ware be ma on. Or ye low class. Me fan say be ma se be titin we krase pa no abre aba be nyeska bi kaka no abet na kroma. Ne wo ya titi wo krom no wani abie wako school saying be ma ne ade. Definitely man she na mo ware on. Family ne kwa mama ninje. Sorry. Problems. Like do you get what I'm talking about? Because you wabre and when yes can make us say o ma me mu nyina na o ma me ba e kira o so oba na ya tete you have free spirits. Don't say we ejuma bu be ma no, but you have this free spirit be say bia sometimes kwa ukunu ma mumpie nko ha munye say there are some things definitely amfa. Example like Charlotte or say Charlotte say ne husband or yes of we what's the history of them is example like what I'm saying right now. What you say obi oye what we educated say o color now what kwa suffer you could see some background in the education level everything low. What you say so how to compromise things in a very difficult so me tribalism me the word tribalism you want to change we bet me akwa worry not na bion that not not inside no what me say o show me family say on say
root now and then
bit say you see gonja obi you gonja ni gonja for the one kusasi but we rasa family ni mu they are well educated
muko school pa
they are well educated so kind of old fashioned ye may be saying na ye were 12 na then I was so bet na me China wo dwa wo siesie me ma me dem ni ade you could see say it's not there but when you gonja for you and obi wo hono ma wan kenjen so you gonja ni kwa you could see
now apart from no nim say twi ni kwa wonti me nkenti brofo no besua
what you say
ono twi ni monti kwa na the brofo dey so be school.
I read something about Dr. Louisa.
Stoneboy
Ren. When him see and he say Dr. Louisa on only 17 daughter and I said like 7 on nipa otoso 17 or your doctor or mabusuum.
Yes, omodos.
Ono na otoso 17.
Yes, doctors nkwa.
Doctors that means I catch for well educated people on. And to me I don't know where I say as almost so a Voltarian Anna.
Obey, may sure if Stoneboy is Voltarian.
But I don't know, specifically, I don't know, but tribe will be our free will be no. Nay, be a tribe, no ideology be an assassin, be say, Efa. On saying you could see and those people omutimi ebe ko school atenya maybe ase adru ba bi won mo ade bi won ma
I say yenuanom kremofu e ko musa ye nodness ibi obetimi akomu fees to musi didi normal people say compound house no obeko no mo serve it say ne mayete na obia bo sisi form ni a che aduana mo bi ba ko the same nodness no musa ye muslim na or most kana a different dining. Yeah. Was setting a dining table, come on, no, the deal. Who say, money we money ye pay. They say, we family need different from we need the in two form, we team for money now. Mum said they can say, hey, or more could say for to me na lifestyle pay.
One example here to say, your kase will be a Muslim. I see what Zongo. Yeah. Zongo, so dear, where a slum area. Sorry to use this word, like a slum environment, like a whole dirty, a one year, a hot smelling very bad in the other. But we have these same people, not necessarily. Who bet me a could be fear, but then you'll be like, hey, you're still not necessarily for the more years, but you get it.
Or different.
Or you're different. So me tribalism no said the young phantom chain. Nina say when you meet the person now. You shouldn't listen to your parents. One kasa umiti person dig down to the family. And yes, unim na no kwansa na mo date na mo ko anim na wase
Goslab.
O ma say no ma saying na say
we have a big problem. And the problem was our tribalism way every year can for na ye near ma I say obi wa request no kwa na say what no we fi ma menche ko gusu ni ma me kasa e papa kasa di bia na na e frɛ no saa ni pasa no aya na say bi akanfo na tire saa ni ma no ono sa e mi kwa kware me fa se ma kofa kusasi ni aba na say gonje ni ba fie se me ma me ni papa kasa mo mpene na say me wo fa bi me grandma whatever me family kasa mo mpene a why na kwaje aware no. You see that fear? Na me kwa say ebusuan de ebusuan o na ware na so ebusuan de ba ko jame. You see when e kwaja ware no one fear ba ko mu no. To what one no odwengen. You see me ma me papa ni na se bobo me na so abo me wo fa so ade say ebusuan na adwen pe. Say other tribes say gonje say kusasi say sisala o mu mpo bia. What do you do? As wona odni papa na ko fie no. Ubetie wakuma se wodo no ana se wo family na omode oba wiase no ubetie wo
me one advice ametimi aka ne se wodo nipa ne se den na utimi se wa check bi bi utimi se ye okay na still wa busuya form pene ajai oba ne bokwa na ajai dem ma ne bokwa because asam ba
busuya na eka
asam ba busuya na eka o sisi se bio wona ne tena ye kra na okwanyem no oko na be problem bi na no free like when I call friend when who bear man so say wo catch why wo man the way be see di watam jojo be jojo wo
ya kan
one who say dey no so sometimes we sheni nyina wie na you've tried your possible means via just to convince your parents na still na no omonti asia
na me hu ni say asema ma me dokun kai nso bi obefa ne tra obi wo ho be fa asem ne tra so na be oba de say oba de open na eno an say o de wa ko abusuan for de ba o tena se dwene ho a big problem a very 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 big problem say oni oba open it na abusuan for mpene so o say woja abusuan for kudi wa onim say ensi ba won say koso won say simple na oba de no na ade won wo sika ene no anso akware no abusuan for ko aka se ba se de wo kana omotena se ma anya wo papa anti ase ma bebeti ase
so muti ase fine but so man ti ase don't go ahead to marry the person
nessa asema ma me dokun eken say
ti o he ma
and I say depend on situation
it depend ti o he ade we different o so papa ti ase ba obi anti ase yi umu enti wo no so kwa kware na akọ han nipa na akọ aware na ase ana ase ukọ han ma me fufu ana na ukọ han wo mu kramp na aware ni wi asem si a will you be able to call your parents and tell them
ebusuan for na se kasa kire no we ntia na e bompa ese bibi nto ni anka se kan
what ase
yeah ne ekoso pa
me to me you don't need to force yourself in that kind of relationship. I don't know. I don't see the need for. Why you be busuya form penny? Obi any one so o worry oba na edi ebim. You get it?
Yes, some go
saying
Moye de some be na una ko ware oba ne kwana say oba na busuafo so be hia wo busuafo. Baby amakotwa ntro kire oba na busuafo say bibia yeku. O ma me papa we ya. Wako han.
You see the info like no biam asema monko aka monko ade bi.
Enti de me fa wo kwa onye example say wo abusua wo mu na wakonya be me no e nod na. Oyi juma o bank ba bia obusuafo ne emp ne so say obewa nod na. Ba ona anim ma no anase be ma no was study na hu say oh a very good man o nyuma ne ade ade obetimi ma wo feel comfortable in life. O ma ho nche obetimi take good care of you and your children. Am bia so obusuafo nyina ba ba bia o free ni nti no. Yes, it's a chan. You ma on worry no. Ti wo den anka be in that situation.
Me parents are no on. Me parents in your mo a me mpewe for ni bi. My parents o mo ntesa. Ba e bia nipa ne personality no mo hye. By say tribalism had ye no o mo ncheke. And am so ma stadium hu say what how are my parents see raise ye nyina say ye ma. Raise ye nyina.
Really?
Yeah.
Bema ba ko kra ni mu.
Bema me kan say bema no wanyini kra ye na. So man e di mechi twins di mechi na tewi aba. How are my parents so musi raise ye no? It seems like what they don't like is what we don't like. What you say?
Yeah.
So okofa sa ba fia ye de because
and so the me fa wo kra na ma say unia guy na wo so anyini no no akofa be bisa bo bia so won tia advice be na be ma no wo so nim say girl no e wo fe wo kuma nim say e kuma very nice e kuma do bon ho modin o e kuma buade be bia ma me no papa hu bibi wo ne ho a wo nim and I said to the mercy hu ne personality na before ten e hwe na obi abona so ade be bad wo abona him be bad we say a parent or the personality pan the judge nipa into what right be ma unu abema so nim say girl no nte saa o girl a very cool girl no wetin so beti no papa o bra na bobra kwa akire ba o parent ne so monte as advice be na be ma no nja no
to be honest me bra bisa for me thought I will never go to my brother to speak to my brother
there yes you are afraid busu afa wotimo bi ye ka sim na woti oba no so ni ye free obefe wakuma ye kuma na mo fa na mo yesi ye mo hu get the lifestyle
me no oba ni ye free na me hu say the lifestyle nya me
and that's all you make the good side so oh yeah
so good side the obi apa the punch
enti den na be ka che wo Muhammad na be boa unu abema no
I will convince my parents that the lady is good
to munya no worry no
yeah and me parents also what I so when you say oh so Becca say okay so open it okay of which they will give you full support like my brother say or Kowari say Obama are more educated than my brother Ejuma with the same work ECG Ejuma the same work Obani a penny say my bra what I say
okay
what I say but they the same Ejuma say some no way Ejuma say ni o mapom ho na they want to marry when or the lady ni be fie me father girl ne cramp ni parents o man cash you say na me bra no oye but later no ma worry o ma wo twins me bra ko wako school girl na wie ni masters me bra no obi onko university enye yin we wie university obe wie this year you get it so it depends on like who are some we have some parents so who say obano they need the bema na omo hwe bema na bema ni okay they don't care about the background because Miss Amebra ni say kai obi a so probably it could be so obano kra na ni sika mpu ye high say mebra you get it what you say but so entiase no odo but they are happy they have twins whenever you see them you could see say
happy family
you get it
now because I don't say society so can home
when you know said this thing is very important then it makes you happy why do you have to think about society
is it society
the society they are not going to pay your rent for you they are not going to pay your bills
akasakasa ndos ina mama ne papa mo jam baba omo ba fefefe we un say society they be omne polity eye o bebe o and I what study the make no
mama nka say mean show society on eye te say bema see you see treaty oba like say bema on when obanam na obana ne ho nya fe krampo na anasa ni nioma bi a waye krampo nye na enam se wo do ni nti okra no okra obana na wo treat obana nice a wadam funtimi nka phone chiro oba no.
Oh yeah. Respect na.
Because when him say wo ma pegel no like who treating girl on night so untimi nka phone chiro. So when the society how are mu family ni mu be see accepting ni panesia ye no society no omo kakrampa they won't be able to say it loud omo nka no so kese and they won't be able to expand their conversation they wo better but you who they to oba na oba ho nye fe ho na do girl no treat girl no nice those so be intimi nka phone che ni bia no bia me say oh my girl no nche sa ba girl no obuade o what wo sa de no so it ends there. Unlike what wumbu oba no more can you give them more kerosene in the fire for them to talk more. But when saying you brand the lady, you know one can you respect the lady. Omo kasa krampa omo kasa nko echi kasa ne etu ocha. So that is how that is how things are. Me that's the reason why always the biya make say oba on. I wish to say my being inside with the biggest gift ever for you to get is how a man carries you around. Because a bema carry you ye no buye one no for cramp one and enough for kasa see you see kasa fan one. Hey, I did grade the papa ma wo ba no where when you be about me bu. When you be about me bu because of as a bema no see you on kafu bi and found one channel now for see you see carry you a cow wasem or no one nam crown power or microphone so cherish wa esa want to make a phone channel say oba no when you fe crown na wo oba o be ka phone a na wa wo ho ye fe no wo nya sa be ma ni bi ye sa wo be ma no so ye di tu like ye do tu ye ho ana me ma so whenever bia say oba hu say be ma hu say oba appreciate no bona baso ye like also be my ma umura bi say what you are doing na
appreciate wo SHS hu bi say yes hu bi I say oba or respecting a boyfriend or no respecting a woman no won't me the boy atemu won't me ba or disrespecting the boy the day yeah and kuto unya di na tempe wa mo kwan so bia betimi akasa cha ne rough to respect kwa da na reciprocal na so be ma bia be kasa ne yire anaso be kan fo na yire a on kasa ne to so na se de bia be ka chiro imege do buade o me ya kusu ade bu be ma bia ni ho nim nyansa a be kan ge wan so ge de ne pusi e de anaso ne to so ye kasa ho fa ye odo ye hu ne se odo so ye respect be ma so odo ya ye hu ne se respect ana obi odo respecting the boy bia so odo no meboa enti tribalism ankasa de me hu ni say eda so koso
it is there
me say etuo so ntwada akanfo no so na wo hwepa omudemu yipa na won steady ye
ti wo hwe me mfa ne na me ka no he say obi ya de bia wo say otena si o enti na me say wo say wo hwem because sabio wo oba na unim se nkremofo so omo pesare wo si akanfo ba kremoni bie ni hono mo betimi amwa kremoni deep correct deep mo abeware ne baba obeka se tuba wo ye be ma ba wo tuba wa bra ye ya santefo ye yimu no wo ware be ma sorry a wo be ma ne kono na wo di na chiko ba wo no ko ware oba o ye kremoni e beka che se wo be ma ni tuba what be that ba ye ya santefo no me be ware usisi a sorry a wo kona me meja ma sorry akwa enti ase na ebi obetem ase aka se me nko me church na wo
ba percentage na sa akanfo ye na 80%
oboa
really
oboa
ine ya santefo ni infantifo nti
me nya santini me ye seshi kakra fanti kakra
seshi ni me so me ya sante mix with fanti
so e wo baby a bra e wo baby a nya sa akanfo e wo baby a
ba na
unim se even say she cramp no bema wo ye say she ni pure ne mami mu nyina wo say she no mo ye afu no ma hwe omoba na omo ba na bedru ba bi ni ade ne sometimes omo pese omo ba ne ware omo krum say she ni ankasa unim de ntia because omo nim say bi okoware other tribe na bi na abrabo omo ko ba bi okoye japade si ba bi e oba ne dia akoka se oba ne kona mu na emom no se omo nyina wo say she hono mo dia wo ye japade enye hwa na ewo what you say enti yenka say e ya aka no e wo ba bia but maybe issue ne say when any tribe that you take bia no check that family no or you're not now, but apart from that title, not now, we have subtitle of it say, Oma family. So check that family that you are getting to. Check their behavior, check everything. Are you able to compromise? Are you compatible with them? Will you be able to tolerate some things? That is what you need to check, not the title nodna. Because we have different types of nodness with different behaviors, but we have general behavior that we identify them with.
Many messages be wa hanum or say friend Gloria or free takade or share your life. Now say tribalism in there so koso me say e koso and e say koso ewo I can't ono a year me kind no say I count for ne dey me ntwe me ba ware we no o ye pepa now we tell na ko ware no now we do munyi suban and
I was so convincing.
How to convince them? They're very difficult. Yeah, mama nom. Omo dey na omo ji atumo. Oh, but like omo ni je. Omo ni say they right omo ka che nti say wo anfa dey a na say wo mu ade.
Let me
Nti so na wo fere so say na we kwam ko ka che me mami. Me mami aka che me man ko fa se bi ceremony amafi. Me ge ye ceremony kwan be so ko na me ko fa ka che omo convince omo. Edi mechi se e koje aware.
Mami nka se mincho so wo share not that. Let me tell you how I'm convincing my parents on something that I want.
We listening.
When him say me SHS na me say me person me a fashion designer and I say me person me a journalist. And do you know something? My father wanted me to further my education in nursing field. And I told my dad, said Daddy, me results me swing na me senka me ko SHS me ka say me visual and anka me parents ma me visual. And commit me like I said right now, me your best designer power Ghana because growing up, so weaving stitches CB and I said me you'll be on a dear be and son or dear be on say and yes I person you on when it's up my dears I'm able to expand my territories in creativity.
Underline word.
Expand my territories. Okay. to do that thing. Met me a father and me design it, met me a draw. I was good in that. JHS. But me SHS, even me elective, my father chose it for me.
Tune is how?
They are, me papa. After SHS, I told my dad, this you know, me, yes, I'm at Snassi. No, my catcher say you made a decision for me. This is how the decision went. And still, you want me to do what you want. So this time around, daddy, met Snassi no work like this. Now me share me papa, and me papa show me. I'm good in that, pa. Me share na me so me show me we are. Na me mama akasa mu you be hu na omu mienu ko hye dem they will talk one day then I'll call both of them to sit then I will talk to them. That's how me I do. That's how I was able to convince my dad. And do you know what my dad told me that when they me em for some media training kakra enwi answer into omo yes somebody me ko training no me ankasa me tese training bi journalism training bi won ton so free abrofu bi na be from Scarlet to say then free won ton so nti me ya na me ko but now me parents and famanko me na me ko. And when I went there within 3 weeks they gave me a set omo ma me set later no so set na me buy a me for 4 million bra me ko catch me papa that time I was young 4 million me ko fan away. So I told my dad and my dad was like 4 million DM and yes me say do ba be ko we say ni jai na me nko we ni preko na ya makoje setting and ma kwa kwaje ba me kubra sa school na me parents my ko ye me nya 3 months impo and na me kache obi say o connect me ma so me say o connect me ma nipa na eno ano no first day ya nipa ne ka say me present story we ya me ye no man ka say nru echi kra. So me the media school that I went before say me ko KSTU kra me yes you know I started working with somebody of which later on me and mama tips mommy ska say oh don't see em found 2 payroll so by jiwe fafa ka ji say you get it. So that decision that I took later on who say my bedroom say my baby say don't send me who say farm man but at least you know ma prove
be wrong
ma prove you am wrong. So how come say you can't convince your parents on things that you want?
I know when say enya dibu when say a bonus o bobi better say because say me kasa rough for me mu ade
and so with the way obesi akasa we have
so bia for the parents and them rush
you will be O mark one tum. O man patcho kwanu tum. O mark one tum. They now be offended. O mark one tum.
Me first time me papa tina kasa me feel good. But papa nem so hu say ne ne bana kasa.
What you say?
O so say o timi say ne bana nyini, afi ne bana nyini, o am matured.
So sometimes parents say who say they have control over us because omo na ewo ye what you say am pass omo na ewo ye but ye nyini pe no mu ru efisi an ye nyini no ya dwene ye nyema bi susu ne se yesu yetimi be gini yema bi di a omo ngindi what you say who parents see the osika sa wo father ye street here na say ebia wo nyini ba see the sitete na akra wa boniti kura ebia ompe but wo gie di a wo ye so eyo mu refisi and who nyini pede as and believer who personally you accept but they don't.
Sure.
So you
God's love is still educating on the better idea to say.
So you need to sit them down in a polite way. Time maybe when the dear my calm near the masia ya now they are tuning. What then kasa na man examples of niema or take it because of them and how you don't feel comfortable with it. Hey, we need nipa on. So we are the we need Jehona we are on. We nya results pampa the enthusiasm be na we nya alone no ma looking fresh.
Yeah.
And ma looking nice. Dan see ani ade no we need Jeho na wo ye. Na results in my afame you blame yourself and you blame your parents. And whenever you make a decision, you take a decision that obi mama take your mouth. Now results na turn out good. A show more than say what take you decision be ya there na de na turn good. Who say I'm far like why okay? Then so obi mama force a decision on you for you to do uncle yama a show papa.
Yeah.
What you say? A show pa. So you need to give them those kind of things. Near their dinner, me there are a whole lot of process I'm for me in my life, and so whenever I want to convince my parents, I give them analysis. This is me. This is that. This is that. So the decision that I took right now, me say me no way di nkomo bi say me pese me ye bibi way say about way. You get it? Yeah. My parents, omunya yanka. Baby, I'm a tenana sadi and menye. Say, be also Kumasi, I share or one of my. But you know something, I've been able to convince them, Mama, say, oh, my JD. Sometimes my father can call me and be like, a radio castle, a call on walk or I yeah. You get it? I will convince you, no, my mouth say, what the required dream? Some media quadrant dream. Parents, the question decision I'm taking who say about so me make analysis be we penman who say make catch you baby some questions say now who qua who be then who be say oh me way wedding come say so you get it now one more reason to say now one how are you want things to go no penisa what you say and there are some things we want must say stable money at the day by I want so I can be able to pen him dear you about what the what tactics be I there Ashe you are able to convince them so akrabia when your parents are giving you knowledge near tetewa so learn from your parents like what is a book
quite papa no so no quite papa so they say one guy say o papa say bi koshinia na usia no ni papa no what I say your parents to say books me papa de otisese me papa de otisese so whenever you want to penetrate your idea to them you know how to penetrate to them of which they will support you fully. Yes, I know to do any casa. Intina na ko we.
We know how to convince the parents.
If it's difficult to African parents, so be convinced so papa ma God's love baby. Omo child dey college teachers no.
Your parents be straight na near you. African parents yesuro but when you know your parents very well, unsuro.
So that's be one any parent click pa now no kwa dey work kan ya
so
I mean when they say bu also be omo soft. Papa and mommy bu omo soft. Omo ban be can be omo do madwen man be bu osusu a. I ask omo parent teachers no. Who are paid teacher nia. Everybody nyankopon.
Oh, but those sometimes their decision will take you so am I so say hey okay, you get it. Wa krabi won ma we SHS house me go school be. Who go school say
Oh yeah dey.
What you say?
But
wo so an go sua adwuma. Na even cramp no say wo go sua adwuma kwa parents bi won make say fine. Me I have a friend. O parents make say okay fine. O de unko school. O pese o ye den e pamade. O pese o ye den me ye nails. O pese o ye den me ye miti. Me ye tire. Ko school no. Mama kwanya.
Education is the key.
Ko school no umma kwanya. Brasu mesi we ho metue scam besua nails ye besua tire. Enti wo de awie school ni nyina awie degree ni wie no. Wo won sanu juma. Wo di school nim de ne de be he obi a wako school no ye fashion designer no obi a wako tina kwa me nchen baabi ebie aye asua de pam eye fashion e ya hwe difference
na me bobo pa o papa na mama bobo sana me papa no bobo papa no bobo enti me so me hu se papa bobo de
minim se me manante dia
o de me bobo ankasa me wo prempe college na me bobo na me papa bobo enti se de wo kana me so me hu se papa bobo de na wo se me fa bobo ni serious but kire me say school hu hia sen bobo one Saturday afternoon na bobo ni bobo league ni ade na e was me sa vacation class am be cho BC mi jai class na kwa kotina bus me bobo na ndimo didi ma no pa no osane won kusua na me se me bobo say na nwe se bo no hu ya se school no cover book na e mo kwa class am se e be ko ban me na me hu ni se o papa de ni esu so no bobo ti mi shego me eso ne ade asafo ti no anti board obe prema ma bobo kire me say education first.
Yeah,
ultimate school na ultimate show ready obi entimi mbu o wiase yen say wiase obi entimi mbu so obi entimi mbu you are well educated well trained when him say obi entimi ntwa nkontompo onyoma bi ho say abrofo de
when one tenor me parents man notice wo me father you me parents you be a uko school na de bi ewo mu bie ni hono ma they will seize you say ni kwan so ye me father woni say ma comment order dey na me kan wa
onim ana onim me ko
school ni nyame yam say daddy me ko oh ko me father baby e woni me ye bia no na ye good nko a wo pe me father o pe like e me fe obe ma usika kwa mo akọ me qualify kwa Accra you know no one man me case come in and out man feeding fee baby ameda my dad did that
really
my younger sister no usano ye dancer no say enika me father be nya bote do e na fempo keke hey Mr. Fumu bani ade o man de omo ye man so so mu akokodro te say me ma na ye ne de me father what you say so be my dad school no come. But what talent so now person we year alongside school no so yeah say you good nko na se be nya adwaman se ko bie onem ni ade dia yeah my dad will allow you
na just the ghost of weekend na ni ma me dokun de ya pe if you say yeah no me kra say me ti amaboya na me di medwuma na mo nti azem papa me na atweso a e ma nyoma bebre ya fe me chene trans the ghost of weekend I feel papa him so say me be ko on kasa say that but me chance da me adwuma na me sin me cheche no bopo ya video no ajatu o ti odi no why sa na me say yeah if you say me na me ni me life ana de na ma na me fa nko ball kro no ana me fa kudi boni bia o baby me di piska
but so who nim so better parents as because society no
oh yeah the same thing how can no me papa say no the problem about and some better na kwa me na ma buy this one who say na ahye no
na e be hye
ti bo friend ma me a be be kura say onam kura na de na ma buy ye ne hu no
oh normal like don't be angry when you're that because if you want say they be make me see you first day me who say hey obi begin say we a rascal bia ma example like JB say who na rasta boy there or she by on shade that
yeah
JB say that rasta boy there be on pay juma but what you say o ma uti hey obi hu wasisi obedun say we a jantre ni be ma we ni suban like we a game boy you get it your looks and everything we a game boy but say be any pane ben why the person could see different side of you say
me prove you wrong
on your game boy but oye ejuma ejuma brand say no you get it so before the people get to know the personality of you say no. Right now your appearance is so mass telling. But before answer no be who say bafo say no. Na nipa no we judge no wonya no conclusion awie so conclusion na wonya awie no afei no obenya fact of bafo say
problem.
Debiti e no problem but sometimes to like a blocking you maybe you get it. I say like to be honest a blocking you maybe bebre what I say but answer na nipa ne be hu say onte sa ne na bia waye niema bi wo hono ma wakeka wie but sometimes so nipa no so be hu say na o ma so tie wie o ma ye say na o ye say wie pe the person bibi so wo ho timi so de ma because onim say wo betimi akora no wadwe mu do enye si de ositen there is a guy bi o VIP station o yes say Ghana ha say o mo a o mo fa niema no mu wo ska na e ba pe ne so na ebesi na o mo de abre no guy na wa boniti omo friend of father ku se den wa guy na boniti tun yes VIP bus na omutwi no wo bo ti antimi ntwi VIP bus o enye ono anka me ni da say bus akese ni o rules and regulation which governs it eni kwa se obo ti nyina was say dressing bi on me was say dressing bi on ti me ba yes ono kwa ni nipa ba bi a wo no oboniti obi timi ne kasa wo phone so si obesi kasa na ho brase kasa no ne na ye adwuma for so many years oni ba betimi na ye adwuma for phone so go for so many years that ko be share no ofa no onu nie si na ho brase kasa ne si de na adwuma sitie no wo hwe na appearance first there wo de be judge ne so ne nya adwuma and then go being so good o ma adwuma ne so na ye phone so ade ne se wo be gi nipa na di nipa no so ne na ye adwuma for so many years nti ye ne na wo hu no waboniti ye den this and on point many opportunities
sana wiase ne tie ye bre na ye bre na Friday sabeto aso kura kwa kusi se e wo se ya wo fo etiki decision e maye nyoma ye ankase ye pese ye no wiase na wo se ya wo fo na ye maya na se ya ne ntena se nwene de pese de abrabo ye akosi bro ni betimi astadi ni ba hu field da ne ba ya ade wo ho no wa push no ba bibini ntesa wa onim so be ni tinye doctor adwene chinchina akwa nkusuya science ni na de from so ne problems na bre o mind no Friday say sister betina kunya imu anu na ebe discuss ntimo nkusuya de emfa ho say eye say yawofo eteki decision emaye abra ye UT ye bre no ye bre TETE MMOFRA ko hu no so de hu ane ye ka de te so ye kama ne mesa kanfo BK chago chemicals ma ikasa no de nye bebre no ane akeka no ye pagya ko e ka bebre e fa ho wa ye no ba ye duedua nyoma de BK chire akatins we fo so da sinematwo ne all die be die ho honum ene nketo e kan na ye powerful cover seat ne de ndie ni na kan wa fe o main office no wo imrom Kumasi ni bia de oni mumuro siki jete na kasa opi murumo e be kire wo na main office na wo BK kire chemicals for you afezo person ton wa de TETE MMOFRA TV so akonya da wo frɛ ya enu bedi komo fefe TNC applied ena mi amete akonya kesi me fami MC o master minimi nuaba Goslav afum anotewa Friday sene ibishia makramo